Hail, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Aries, and this will be for the 17th to the 23rd of May 2021. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my page. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading though, so it will not suit every single person out there. So take as resonates. Also, don't forget time can be fluid, energy can be vice versa. If we talk about you, like I'll say it's about you, it doesn't mean it necessarily is. It could mean about the person or your person. So take as resonates. So for this reading, I'm going to be using my main decks, and then I'm going to add a few extra oracles as well, but I will use my main ones, the Angel Wisdom, the Romance Angels, the Everyday Witch. I'll do tarot, and then a range of oracles. So all right, let's start. Aries, 17th to the 23rd of May. One more shuffle. Excuse my voice at the moment, I've got a bit of a cold going on, just a head cold. Okay, Aries. What does Aries need to know for the 17th? Okay. So the one on the one on the bottom of the deck, let's have a look. We'll take the bottom three. You've got the Ace of Swords, you've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and you've got the Six of Cups in reverse. So we'll start with the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is about you having brilliant ideas that need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that need everything will work out, communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. So this is about you maybe having mental clarity, a fresh start, some sudden opportunity as well. Some idea. Success generally. The Two of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who is generally juggling too many things at one time. They maybe need to prioritize. They might be a very disorganized kind of person, but also it can mean juggling many people, depending on the other cards. The other one you've got is the Six of Cups in reverse. So this can be about friendship you've had a lack of. You've probably been disappointed by somebody, and now you need to forgive. You probably are going to be hesitant to open your heart again. It could also be about someone's ego, and maybe you've also got lack of hope and lack of faith that something is going to eventuate because you've been hurt. I wasn't going to read that many, but I will. You've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is probably about either you being too focused on one area of your life. Maybe you have no ambition either, but generally it's about being too focused on one area of your life. I'm just going to light my sage. I think my sage has gone out. Okay. We'll find out more information though as we go. Okay, Aries. Another card for Aries, please. You've got quite a few that have fallen out. Too many. Come on. Okay. You've got to know that you deserve love, and I feel like you're not really open to a new love. The new love could be your person as well. This could be the one, new love in reverse. You're not really open to that right now. There may be children involved on the bottom of that. But there might be some sort of some relationship or some sort of, as I said, something that's going to, you feel, okay, you've got true love as well. Hold on. So you've got this one who's the new love that you're not open to, that maybe you haven't met yet. You've also got someone who you think isn't your true love or isn't your true love. You might be engaged to somebody that isn't your true love currently. So there might be somebody already in your life that you thought was a true love, but they're not. You feel like, maybe because you've been hurt, you feel like you don't deserve love, but you do. You do deserve love. So it's telling me, they're the ones that came out, was the fact that, there's somebody that isn't your true love, who you possibly are already, well, as I said, this is probably the person that's hurt you with the first deck. But it's telling me that you're not really open to a new love, but this person could be the one. We'll see what else comes out. Maybe when it says you're too focused on one area of your life, you're too focused on this past person. The person that hurt you. It sounds like you're too focused on the person that's hurt you to be open to somebody new. You might already know this person. You might already, some of you may not. Okay, Aries. So maybe you need to change what you're looking at, or who you're looking at. Okay. Now, rebirth and reinvention. You're not wanting to have a rebirth. You're not wanting to move on from what you know. Maybe you actually need to work on you. On the bottom, you've got learn from life. There's something that this is teaching you. This is probably a spiritual lesson you needed to learn. There's something you needed to learn from this, I guess, in general. I might actually... No, I want to do tarot first. You're the first reading I'm doing for this period, so I'll make it up as I go. We'll do tarot first, and then I'll end with some oracle. Kind of split them up a bit. Okay, Aries. Let's find out. Tell me more about Aries for the period the 17th to the 23rd. Aries. 17th to the 23rd. Aries, 17th. Okay, yeah, so there's something that was probably a lost opportunity, something that was a distraction with the Ace of Wands in reverse, and you've also got the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this person may want to reconcile with you. I mean, this situation could have been such a hostile situation. There was something that this person was doing that maybe wasn't completely honest, and, you know, could have been very deceitful. But this person, they want to maybe either make amends because they've decided that maybe you are the person they want to be with. It could also be some sort of past resentment. But I feel like this person, they think, okay, well, maybe we're, maybe I want to reconcile with this person, you know. Maybe there was a loss, a lack of intimacy, lack of, you know, like fiery passion in this relationship as well, at the end. But yeah, I feel like this person wants to reconcile or make amends of some kind. Yeah, they don't want to have absolution. They don't want to end this situation. You know, I feel like they're kind of trapped in their head though about this situation as well. Okay, tell me more for Aries. There's probably a misalignment of values with this person, and that caused imbalances and disharmonies. So maybe you need to do some self-love with the Lovers card. I'm just going to move them up. You won't be able to see them, but they're here. You have completed some sort of lesson. As I said, this is a spiritual lesson. I said that just a second ago. This is a spiritual lesson. There's something you need to complete. You needed to learn so that you can then progress and get something, but yeah, spiritual lesson. I feel like there's definitely some sort of spiritual lesson for you in this situation. Tell me more. Somebody was making slow progress. There was maybe some impatience in a situation as well. Maybe what you wanted for your life or what you were hoping to happen wasn't happening quick enough for you. So you're feeling very impatient. Yeah. The waiting game in reverse. Impatience, pretty much. This can also be though that you fear the unknown or you don't have a plan. So maybe you need to look at that. Maybe you need to do some work on yourself, self-worth. You could have been being hustled in a situation. Okay, one more card, please, for Aries. Okay, you got 2. You need to speak your truth and also have some patience. This is not the right time for a situation. You also need to probably do some self-healing. maybe you need to speak your truth, right? Now, if you're not in communication with this person, you might just need to write a letter, burn it, return it to the earth. It can be something as simple as that. You don't actually have to go up to the person and, you know, stalk them down the street and be like, right, I want to tell you what I want to say. This can just be as simple as writing a letter and returning it to the earth. I just want to adjust this camera just a little bit. Okay, so I also feel like you need to detach from somebody. As I said, this was probably a situation. This is the same card as what you had a minute ago. It was probably about their ego. They could have been a very selfish person, which has now made you hesitant to open your heart. But you need to detach from this person that's like a devil energy. That's all about detaching. And any limiting beliefs you have about yourself, release those. But yeah, this is the devil energy. So this person was probably much like that. They probably had the addictions and the obsessions and drug, sex, money, alcohol, gambling, any of that sort of stuff. I feel like though you do know this, you trusted your intuition. There could have been a third party, but other than that, maybe turn to your circle of support. With the Lovers card also, as I said, I feel like you're not open to a new love either right now. Right, so tell me about the lack of passion and the hostile situation. This person left you out in the cold. They probably, also I guess you need to recover from a situation where they left you out in the cold. But yeah, this person, I mean, it was probably a missed opportunity or whatever, because they left you out in the cold. This person, I feel like you're not in any kind of communication with this person right now. And maybe they want to reconcile. So tell me more about the reconciliation. Why do they want to reconcile? You got the High Priestess, which is about trusting yourself. There are probably secrets you don't know. You might be consulting tarot and, you know, psychics and things like that. But yeah, trust yourself. You probably know what's going on. There are probably secrets. And as I said, things are taking time. Maybe they're not happening as quick as what you want. This person broke your heart with the Three of Swords. There could have also been a third party with the Three of Swords, but I feel like, you know, they hurt you. They stabbed you in the heart. They broke your heart. I mean, that can also be about betrayal as well for some of you. Now, tell me about the Lovers in reverse. Why is that here for Aries? Why is the Lovers in reverse here? Page of Pentacles. This is all about manifesting, and maybe you could decide to focus on making money now and going back to school, but it's also about working on manifesting what you want. You want to manifest something where they've got values the same as yours. Tell me more. Why is that here? Queen of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. So maybe this didn't work because, I mean, the Queen and King should be together, not the Queen and the Page, for a start. So when I say misalignment of values, maybe this is why. You got the Queen of Pentacles, who's somebody who's, you know, self-care and, you know, dependable, warm-hearted, generous, reliable, but that's in reverse, right? So this person was probably needing to be more financially, and it doesn't mean male, female, doesn't matter. It's just based on two people, right? So somebody in the relationship probably wasn't great with finances, probably needed to work on that. The other person was probably more wanting to make more money and, you know, so there was a bit of arguments, disagreements. I feel like there could have been that with some people. But there might have been a misalignment of values, as in maybe you just weren't meant to be together in there. As I said, there's no King and Queen. I feel like it's due to being a Page. They weren't quite up to what you need. You need the King. Page is somebody very young and very immature in this situation, but I feel like, you know, as I said, it's regardless, maybe you just need to do some work on your finances and become a bit more independent and focus on yourself. It could be that, but also it's the fact that you're both not king and queen. I hope I'm making sense with this. Very different. If you had been the king and the queen, you're a match, you're a pair. That's what you want. You want to have the pair, but you're not. So maybe that's why it didn't turn out the way it did. I hope that makes complete sense. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll try and explain it better. Four of Cups in reverse as well. You're hesitant to open your heart. You've been disappointed. There was some sort of tower moment where there was either some upheaval, some revelation, some, something that caused this all to happen. It was probably the universe's way of saying, you didn't do it, so I'm going to. That's how I see the Tower. Now, why is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here for Aries? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Why is they here? You've got impatience, but that's because you're still needing to recover from this. You're crying over spilled, like it's wine instead of milk, but in this situation it's wine. You're kind of crying over spilled milk or spilled wine. So now you're needing to focus on your employment. You could also be recovering from some sort of loss as well. As I said, what you want is the Four of Wands. You want this, like, to leave you want to move on. You want to leave the past behind. You want the happy home. Even with the Six of Swords, you're moving on. Like, you're looking behind you, but you're moving on. You need to break cycles, though. You're resisting the change. You're resisting wanting to do this, but you are going to move on. Now, tell me about the Throat Chakra. You feel like you haven't got closure in this situation, and maybe that's what you need to end up saying. You need to talk to this person about. Maybe it's write a letter and burn it. Like I said, there's something you feel like you haven't yet said. I also want to know about the Temperance card. Why is the Temperance card in reverse here? Knight of Cups. It's not the right time, and you need to do some self-healing, because this person was probably a fraud. They appeared to be like your Prince Charming, but they weren't. So maybe you need to do the self-healing to kind of find out why you're attracting people that aren't the right kind of people for you. Have some clarity about a situation. See the truth in a situation. It didn't end well. You're trying to avoid this ending with the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like also somebody could have been a Z overspending. Maybe they weren't great with their finances. Maybe that was a problem in your relationship. And Five of Wands, I mean, this is about someone maybe in competition. There was conflict. It could be going through court right now. You don't know where you stood with somebody. I feel like you wanted your wishes fulfilled by this person. All right, let's do. I haven't done these ones in a while. If I can pick them up. Now, these are the spirit messages from John Holland. I haven't done these ones in ages, so I might try these. We'll try and pick one card from each of them. Okay, so tell me about Aries, please. Tell me about Aries, please. Aries, please. 17th to the 23rd. Maybe you are not open to love right now. Maybe there is no love in your life right now. As I said, you've probably been hurt. So it's all about giving and receiving. Maybe there wasn't that equal give and take in the relationship that you were in. But yeah, it's also you're not open to this love right now, which we've established. You've also got breathe on the bottom. Maybe you need to do just some breath work. Maybe you need to do some meditation, maybe some yoga, that kind of thing, but maybe do some breath work. And there might be a situation you need to stand your ground on. Okay, tell me about Aries and their person. Okay. Yeah, you're not wanting to end something, like I just said. This situation that you were in was probably a karmic relationship. It could have also have been, maybe you were very codependent, or somebody in their relationship was very codependent. It never kind of ascended to anything in particular. Maybe you never got to that high level of commitment, or maybe you did, but it never... I feel like you need to learn from this situation. As I said, learn from life, and it says learning on there. I feel like maybe you're not learning from this situation. It's a lesson. There's something in this that you need to learn. You're probably thinking about things, though, over and over in your head. Endings bring new beginnings, but you're not wanting to end something. You're not wanting to move on and have closure issues. You also may have lack of confidence and feel like you're not enough, as I said before with the romance angels. You are enough. Forgot what deck this one is. The angel, something to do with angels. We'll pick one from here too. Aries. Okay. Eight of Emotion, which is Cups, and Helper of Emotion. You feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, or initiate other important changes. Do what's right for you and seek out your magical new life. This is about moving on. You know there's something better out there, which there is. You've just got to be open to it. You've also got the Helper of Emotion. I forgot what Helper is. Helper is the Knight of Cups in reverse. As I said, it's exactly the same as this card here. It's about somebody who's a fraud, somebody who didn't turn out to be the person that you thought they were going to be. So the situation didn't obviously evolve into something that you thought it was going to be. You've also got organization. This is the same as the Emperor. It's telling you to look for, it's the same as, it says it's the same as the Emperor, but it's organization. Let's just say that. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow more creativity, to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual, or seek out a mentor. Maybe you need a plan. Pretty much. Maybe that's what it is. And we'll pick one more. One from this deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle. Pretty much be open to new love, though. Keep having hope that new love is coming. Learn, this is a spiritual lesson for you. So it's all about divine timing. So something also, you've got never-ending story. Something may have ended with another person, and not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, low self-esteem are greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Maybe you need to do some important healing. You need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old stories. Maybe you need to begin a new story. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. About love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Maybe you weave stories about them. Now, the two that fell out. You've got community in reverse. If I can find number 8 in reverse. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the group? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now is the time to assess your willingness to be real, stand tall. Authenticity is true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Making yourself Small bears too high a cost. So be yourself. That's what it's telling you. Don't try to fit into a situation, even with someone new. Don't try to fit into a situation, or the old person. Don't try to fit into the situation so that you're accepted. There's a reason why some things don't work out. And maybe with this old person, they wanted a certain type of person, someone that maybe, you know, fulfilled their every need. You know, you didn't want to do that. Sorry, cough. Maybe you didn't want to, you know, be what they wanted you to be because you're you. And they need to accept that. And sometimes we just don't, you know, go with other people, and that's okay. That's how we find the person that's right for us. You've also got between worlds in reverse. Be mindful of your expectations. It's not a time for guarantees. Things will not go exactly as you plan or dictate. Let go and see what Spirit has in store. What takes hold in your life will be better than you can imagine. As I said, there's something new coming. You've got to be open to it. Anyway, be open to your new love. This is a spiritual lesson for you. Learn the lesson and be you. And that's all I've got to say, really. I hope this resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you with the next reading. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.